紧握扶手，站稳踏阶。足元にご注意ください。
我叫你坐在位置上，可以不要假装听不见的表情吗？
所有支持台湾篮球、喜欢台北富邦勇士篮球队的每一位朋友们，大家午安，大家好！欢迎大家在今天3月14号星期六的下午，一起来到勇士的主场台北和平篮球馆，来欣赏本周我们台北富邦勇士篮球队跟 Momo 购物网一起携手推出的主题周——恋爱魔法主题周的第2场赛事。那么很开心大家在前天一起来到现场支持，而在今天也一样的来进场。在今天的赛前，我们一样在 场边的活动啊，等等的，就是要带给大家满满的浪漫的粉红氛围。而也提醒大家，在我身上这件球衣也是在本周的主题球衣——烈星粉球衣。欢迎大家可以在空档时间到2楼商品部来选购。明天还有最后一天，可以一起来穿上。而这件球衣特别的是，大家在比赛过程中可以看一下勇士身后的名字，都是他们自己亲自所选择的绰号，所以大家可以捕捉一下哪一位选手使用了哪一个绰号，一起来看看每一个选手帮大家准备 的小绰号的一个彩蛋哦。而在今天的赛前呢，我们要邀请到大家非常喜欢的 Angels 带给大家精彩演出。今天也是全新的演出哦，请大家敬请期待。接下来就拿起折扇，用我们的热情掌声欢迎富邦 Angels。
진짜 재밌어 low-key 그 자체인데 그게 변화 열심이지 않아 꾸미지 않아 easy peasy 근데 참 이상해 왜 너만 보여 같이 걷다 너가 궁금해 이어폰속 playlist 뭐야 그 노래 뭔데 학교 끝나 뭐해 누구랑 지내 어떤 색 좋아 I just wanna get close to you 뭐 할까 말해봐 What you feeling like 너의 멜로디 템포는 free 같이 것 하나 없지 Get up on this hey 손과 사이 미묘해졌지 느낌 알지 지금부터 1, 2, 3 Baby you make me smile 네 스타일은 다 맞아 그게 너라서 더 좋아 Got that one of a kind You got it cause you're just my type And I like your style Cause you're just my type and I like your style Yeah, you're just my type and I like your style 넌 왜 날 튀는데 진짜 재밌어 그런데 이상해 왜 너만 보여 Baby you make me smile You make me smile 그게 너라서 더 좋아
热情掌声送给富邦 Angels。
现在介绍双方球队登陆名单。首先介绍客队洋基工程队，球衣背号0号叶维杰，4号江嘉乐，9号庄朝胜，13号高伟伦，21号吕冠廷，37号马克思，49号 Number 49库萨斯。先发球员 Starting by Sam Tiguala。27号 Number 37张镇雅，35号 Number 35柯瓦龙，77号 Number 77张博维，总教练 Head Coach 李义华，助理教练 Assistant Coach 蔡耀勋 ，Assistant Coach Nakis Moratidis， 体能训练员包俊兴，行销总监暨发言人黄博文，总经理钱伟成。 赛季，我们将再次挑战卫冕军团，无论面对多大挑战，永不退缩，拼尽全力，不留遗憾，为团队、为冠军而战。今年也将再次打造热血沸腾的勇士主场。
No matter the voices, the scars, the hardships, or the doubts. We stand as one. We fight as one. All heart.
台北富邦勇士的球迷们准备好了吗？让我听到你们的尖叫声！现在见到地主队台北富邦勇士球员登录名单，首先欢迎勇士吉祥物比尔。球员出场背号0号后卫东北角一哥南洋小跑车赖廷恩。背号3号后卫来自麻省理工 MIT 学霸 No. 3 Spencer Lee 林俊佑。背号6号后卫，帅气与球技兼具，国民姐夫吴永胜。背号7号中锋，移动的高塔，空中拦截者阿库斯 No. 7 Dian Archos。背号8号前锋，防守大锁，逆流而上的鲑鱼 No. 8周桂宇。背号12号后卫，勇士队精神领袖，永远的人气王野兽林志杰。背号14号小前锋，真奇妙老爹，本土洋将队长蔡文成。背号23号前锋，篮板怪物外籍生强纳森 No. 23 Jonathan Nchukube。 88号本土中锋酷帅高冷曾祥巨。And now the starting five。下面介绍先发5人名单，背号1号超强外籍生，体能炸裂的4号位大前锋 Big Mo 莫巴野。背号4号后场发动机，能 hold 住目光的全能号位陈佑伟。背号10号披荆斩棘的刀锋战士古德温 ，Number 10 Ashley Goodwin。背号11号后卫3分冷箭，锋芒内敛 ，KJ 洪凯杰。背号33号来自加拿大 ，AKA 塞尔维亚中锋左项披靡杨科维奇 ，Number 33 Stefan Yankovic。领队许晋哲，总教练吴永仁，助理教练林伟浩、陈立焕、梁兆轩，体能教练郑维轩，防护师林武章、彭玉明，球队翻译王义忠，训练员莱恩远，总经理叶宗颖。
好的，在球员送礼物的同时，也要注意场中的礼物战车要来喽。接下来邀请大家拿起手中的折扇，我们要准备来到勇士主场，一起来复习一下在勇士主场该如何一起为勇士应援的节奏。先请大家将手中的折扇起来。我们再次邀请今天穿着全新服装的富邦 Angels 来到场中。将各位手中的折扇先来折起，来。接下来来到我们勇士主场最熟悉的，就会听到 Let's Go 富邦 ，Let's Go 勇士，拿起你的折扇，一起拍5下 ，Let's Go。Let's go 富邦 ，Let's go 勇士 ，Let's go 富邦 ，Let's go 勇士。非常好，再来，来到我们台北这座城市。当你听到 Go Go Taipei，请帮我连续的敲打6下 ，Let's Go。Go Go Taipei Go Go Taipei Go Go Taipei Go Go Taipei。再来，在比赛过程当中，你会听到 TFB， 正是我们台北富邦勇士篮球队英文名称的缩写，请帮我一起喊出来。另外，也帮我大声的、用力的拍5下，一起喊出 TFB。TFB。非常好，再来！当你在比赛当中会听到噔噔噔噔，帮我大声的喊出富邦勇士，手中的折扇一起拍4下，喊出来。富邦勇士，富邦勇士，富邦勇士。
Ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth, happy Pi Day, happy White Day here from Taipei Hoping Gymnasium in the second to last game in this venue of the regular season. The Yankee Ark are in town against the Taipei Fubon Braves. If you can believe it, the Yankee Ark actually have the equal number of losses with the Braves. After Thursday night, the Braves fell to the Pilots, or you could say vice versa. The Braves have fallen to 10 losses on the season. This is the fourth time these two teams will be matching up in the regular season. The Yankee Ark started their team first voyage, maiden voyage here in this building, and not the results you would like, but they've kind of come together along a revamped roster. On the Mandarin broadcast, it is former head coach Qiu Dazong and Formosa Television's Chai Qingjing. 球迷朋友们，谢谢你的收看。你找到官方的英文转播，要听邱大中跟情景的讲评，就按照中文的转播链接。谢谢你的收看，记得我们 Plus D 的转播都要按赞。There are 5 former Steelers on the Ark, the most of the Plus League. The Steelers, the now defunct team, originally from Kaohsiung. Jack Liu patrolling the end of the Ark bench as their team tries to seek their 3rd victory on the season to surpass the Steelers. While in the swan song of Beast, Lin Zijie, he had a little bit more of a visit with Ark's number 0, Ye Weijie, Warren Ye. Warren got started as one of the mainstays in the Ark starting lineups. What's going on in the arena? We'll throw it over to Travis of the Braves.
请问订阅制可以随时取消下一期吗？想知道答案吗？记得来我们今天这个摊位“恋爱魔法”主题周恋爱猜猜猜，来到我们某某购物网摊位，看到这个题目，你只要回答成功，就可以看到姐姐手中的坚果要帮你补充能量，非常简单。但是如果闯关完，还可以记得来盖章哦。我们今天的闯关卡，只要闯关成功，还有机会获得好礼。再来，来到某某购物网这边，呱呱秀给大家看，只要加入我们的 Mo Pro 月订阅，就可以获得 这么多好礼，有这么多好礼都在我们的摊位。想要了解的话，赶快来这一摊。接下来带你前进下一关。好的，现在来到第2关，来到我们利口乐爱要大声说，为各位转播现在赛车的最新情况。我们的驾驶员呱呱现在开的有点 KK 的哦，赶快要进入嘴巴才可以完成。他的驾照看起来是用钱买的哦，没有过，然后还把车吊起来。 吊驾照了，好，你直接吊销你的执照。来，我们来跟大家说，只要将车子开到嘴巴里面，就可以获得利口乐更多的喉糖，非常好吃的喉糖，才有更多的声音来为台北富邦勇士来加油。最重要的是，你闯关，刚刚过了1关，再过1关，我们还有好多关等你去过。只要带着你的闯关卡，过了好几关之后，可以获得什么？我们 Momo Boys 的收藏卡，这么可爱、这么帅气的勇士变成 Momo Boys， 等你来收藏哦。
White Day is supposed to be the sequel to the traditional Valentine's Day on February 14th. The Ark will be wearing their dark gray kit against the Braves. The Ark just clinched their first road victory past weekend against the TSG Ghost Hawks.
这比你高嘞。手气也比我好。不要，这是不可能。哎，这是算美梦成真吗？还没。这有美梦成真吗？有，我也算一个美梦成真了。对啊。也非常难得啊，因为跟他的落差真的蛮大的，然后还有机会可以跟他在球场上对战，我觉得这是一个很棒的回忆，然后我也会很珍惜这个画面。你还记得那个时候是他参加比 Hero 那个时候在南山，你那时候几岁？我那时候好像国一吧，国一。反正我大他20几岁，我自己算就知道。2轮的部分，2轮。
So a brief translation. Beast joking that Warren is not only taller than him, but has more skills than him. Well, I believe he will have a lot more career to improve on those. It was a dream come true, kind of in jest, but to say that a camper of his will make it to the professional ranks. And if we look on our handy-dandy media guide, Warren Ye was born in 2005, and Mr. Lin, indeed, nearly 2 rounds at 1982. By rounds, we go by the Chinese zodiac. What's in the Ark's favor is the Plus League overall has seen the away team on a 5-game winning streak. Warren on his rookie season averaging 9.5 points per game. Pretty good from the free throw line at 80%. Only 36% from 2 and 26% from 3. Do expect those numbers to go up as he navigates his first professional season. Meanwhile, on the other side, Beast actually had a double-digit scoring streak snapped in the last game versus the Pilots, where he played 15 minutes and 21 seconds, went 1 for 5 from the floor. But the Braves are currently under a stretch where they're playing 3 games in 4 nights. So understandably, head coach Aaron, who will give his players rest. The Braves fell to the Pilots 91-109. It was their 6th head-to-head loss of the season. So for the Braves, prior to this recent home winning streak, home teams were 17 wins and 7 losses for a 71% winning percentage, and that includes winning 12 of 15. But in this recent stretch where the Ark and then the Ghost Hawks have been home teams, and finally the Braves, all 4 Plus League teams have won a road game. Let's look at the Braves fast break numbers, sitting at 11.4, which is 2nd in the Plus League. But the Braves might want to get that number up, as the fast break game is their calling card. But one thing we point out is that their rebounding is last in the league. So in yesterday's game, the Pilots had 23 offensive rebounds and overall out-rebounded the Braves by 21, the worst Braves margin this season. In particular, 10 Pilots guards, or 10 rebounds came from Pilots guards. So not only is it up to the bigs, it's the guards who have to put in the work as well. Yo Haoping, Zhang Liyue, and Huang Xiaohan will be officiating tonight's game. As you see, Sam Degara, our team Kovalov, the imports for the Ark, next to the triple Zhang starting lineup of Mayo, Zhang Zhenya, Weber, Zhang Bowei, and Jamarcus West, Zhang Jiewei. Over on the Braves side, in numerical order, it's Mohamed Baye, Jerry Tanyowei, Archie Goodwin, making his 16th start. He has started every game for the Braves this season. KJ Honkaijie, and their most recent signing, Stepan Yankovic. So what a uniform matchup. The Braves featuring their pink jersey set, as Mo wins the home team the tip, and the Ark predictably in a 2-3 zone. Cuts and is forced into a miss by the help side defense. Sam Degara, the newest addition, has a little guard-to-guard pass underneath. In some space, KJ, trying to rotate around, and Mbaye lets it fly and hits from 3. Mbaye on the season in 3 games averaging 20 points against the Ark. Down low to Degara. He's got Yankovic guarding as the double comes. The ball stripped out of his hands. It'll stay with the Ark. Mowan this season is a 33% three-point shooter at Potenza University, and extracurriculars. A double foul is going to be called by the crew chief. And I think that is very reasonable. Still more pushing and shoving around with the inbounder not in possession. Weber spun around as he penetrates, dumps it off, and a monster block by Mbaye. Ball stays alive as Goodwin with control. Yankovic shot fake, but stopped. Funny Brave formation as KJ's left free. Jay chasing down the rebound and then losing it out of bounds. Jamarcus and Mbaye are their respective teams' international students. The Braves also have Jonathan Nchekwube, and the Ark actually have 2 international students, but active for this game is Marcus Quirk, number 37. Step back three from Yankovic, too strong. Gar out of place, leads Yankovic with the and one. Yankovic playing in his 3rd game for the Braves. This is the most recent signing by them. 6'11", and got a pretty good shot from the outside as well. The biggest value he'll bring the Braves is showing up early in the stat sheet. 12.5 rebounds in a small sample size of 2 games. He's got a great nose for rebounds because the previous team leaders, as Weber gets past and forced into a miss, and then off of the Ark, out of bounds. Of the Braves' individual rebound, it's Mbaye 7.4, Akuth 7.2, former Brave Gillenwater 6.9, as the Ark show off a 2-3 look. Now more matched up in man. Goodwin stopped, keeping the dribble alive as he forces up a brick, and look out, Kovalov ends up on the deck as the Braves get another offensive rebound. Look at Jamarcus do the wraparound, even though Goodwin was on a straight line. You usually try that wraparound, you get crossed up by your opponent, and as a pass gets out of hand, and Degara to Jay, and he'll have to earn it from the line. Perhaps the Ark's chance to get on the board here on a Saturday night. It's KJ, the last defender for the Braves. Prior to this season, Sang Jae-wei had no career starts in the Plus League. Coming out of Wannan Tech here in Taiwan. But this season and tonight with 3 starts. Perhaps in fear of the Braves outside shooting, the Ark showing off the 2-3. Now switched up to man. Kick out. Misses short. Braves 1 for 5 from the outside. Dugara, fake pass, facing a quadruple team as Mayao. Dribble and missing the 3 as Mo with a strong rebound. Looking down for it. Tanyolik beats his man and scores. A 7-2 start for the Braves. Weber stopped as they're looking for Dagara. Deep position. And a hit to Yankovic will be an offensive foul and turnover by Dagara. That is Sam's big weakness. He does turn the ball over at a high frequency. They'll head to the bench as 7-foot-plus Kupsas will enter the fray, along with the aforementioned Warmups. Sounds like the Braves are asking the referees about a perhaps violent act, and indeed it is a challenge.
初犯他是22嘛，哈，德古拉是22的进攻犯规，对，所以是布邦球，好来吧。
You're gonna look at Dagara trying to
正
squeeze.
常上扬啦，对了，有别的角度吗？我认为他没有往外推的动作啦，因为他是由下往上做起的动作。 但手头确实张开超出圆柱体啦，所以集中头部啦。进防守方他的位置是交叠的，圆柱体是交叠的，所以我认为这是一个普通的一般的
4.3 turnovers per game.
你的看法呢？对，因为他的圆柱体他向上嘛，那确实，但是因为他的点集中嘛，那我
That
就
would be the highest in the Plus League this season.
是维持原判，德古拉进攻犯规。
So it was a Braves challenge.
但是他不是我刚说的面，他不是故意。我不管他是故意，他是正常向上，他不是往外推的动作。No.
Hopefully Yankovic is not too worse for wear. Yankovic kind of tied up and stripped of the basketball. Jay is going to start a break. Kovlov wants to get a two-man game as Jamarcus lofts it up. AJ, not much ball movement there as a 3-on-2 ensues. Warren through the contact, at least gets a foul. He'll go to the line. KJ once again. Keep an eye out for rebounding and fast breaks. The former you can see on the Plus League website on the box score, pleagueofficial.com/game/691. Follow links on pleagueofficial.com, the league's official site, as you see the parents taking in the game from the stands. Well, fast breaks, you might need to use your eyeballs a little bit more, because fast break points are pretty much exclusively to field goals and not free throws, which already the Ark have gone on the run twice and gotten 2 fouls. Fleur screen for Goodwin. Down low to Mo. He tries to reverse it, and Yankovic punches out the rebound. The Ark are without 2 of their local guards. Got hurt in the Ark's last homestand. That's Eason Lihansen and Ray Ray. Fast with the right-handed jump hook, rolls out. Anyway, to a open KJ, swings to Yankovic. Over to Mo, down low. A lot of tic-tac-toe passing from the Braves. Their 3rd assist as a team, and they extend the lead to 5 points. You know, he's perhaps one of the best close-range shooting guards in the Plus League. Kupsas doesn't go to the inside as Warren dribble pull-up 2. Yes. Didn't see a lot of that, especially in the first game he played here. We've chucked 8 3-pointers non-stop. Yankovic out to KJ with Beast ready to check in the game. Goodwin tripped up and he's fouled. Frustrated Weber will race off to the bench. Hopefully he can cool off in our first official timeout of the game with the home Braves up 9-6 in the early going.
Copycat， 好了，你要秀什么？哦，请大家跟着你有手中的杰哥，伸出你的手，呐喊出来。下面一位，来到这位朋友，伸出你的手，呐喊出来，谢谢你。原来今天的题目是杰哥哦，没错，就是这样子，非常好。来到下一位朋友。 手伸出来呐喊，非常好。来到杰哥的粉丝，伸出你的手，呐喊出来。很好，高举着杰哥的毛巾。下一位朋友，不要看别人，就是你。非常好，有点含蓄的呐喊。来，小朋友，大荧幕看一下自己，呐喊出来，谢谢你。 欢迎你来到勇士主场，下一位朋友非常好，带着杰哥的球衣，我们的青春杰哥非常好。来到这位朋友，看一下大荧幕，来往上看，对，就是你，一起做出一样的动作好吗？谢谢。哦。 总经理一起来跟着杰哥呐喊一下，谢谢。谢谢大家的热情参与。
Lots of Beast fans in the arena as the Braves will actually have home games in Taipei Arena, April 11th and 12th, a bigger venue for the regular season goodbye to the legendary Lin Zijie. The Braves do have 3 more road games to wrap up their Plus League season after that. Archie Goodwin at the line, leading the league in scoring. Last time these 2 teams played each other, perhaps was one of the roughest for Goodwin as a runner from Warren goes down. Not a shot I would expect, but he's doing very well in the early parts of this game. Perfect, 2 for 2 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Tough top by Yankovic, and Kupsas will get the rebound. Beast on ball as the Ark get things going. Number 13, Allen Galway-Lun. Fire away, close miss. Double team as that pass rejected, and look out. Goodwin saved from flying into trouble by the head coach of the Ark. Dihua, or better known as Guanca. Look at Warren making a right-handed move, and too tall and with too much bounce. Over here, a foul. Allen usually wears a lot more accessories, or longer, more obvious accessories, as Goodwin, another chance at the line. In his 138th game in the Plus League, as Goodwin takes a tumble. Ark trying to race ahead. It's Jay taking a tough finger roll layup. In amongst the Braves defense and his own big guy, as a clean swish by Goodwin. Kovalov attacking and drawing contact. So now on, both teams will be shooting penalty free throws. Yeah, look, both imports were in the painted area as Jay made that clutching layup. Line change for the Braves as Dang Akuth, Lai Tinga, and Jack Zhen Xiangzhi will check in. Shooting these free throws, Martin Kovalov from Ukraine won the Plus League Player of the Week. After really coming on strong in the second half, he could not miss. By the end of the game, his box score showed 24 points. A little too high look as the Brave was knocked off the ball. Jay having to chase after, and he's fouled. Given that the team shoot on the same basket as their bench, the Braves probably have a lot of the looks at these turnovers. Marcus from North Carolina was a former member of the Steelers back in 2022. And he helps the Ark stay perfect 8 for 8 from at the line. They have not made a 3 yet. And that will be a concern as the Braves start to pull away in that department. Very good. Kupsas, the only Ark import to stick with the program from their first game till now. Big handoff as Kovalov trying to put a move on. Warren, how about a step back three this time? Almost, as Marcus gets underneath Goodwin. I think that's too demonstrative. It's one of those excuse me kind of fouls. If Goodwin doesn't have the basketball, indeed there's no need to call a foul, but there's contact. Can't let that go. I think another point too is when you're back to back, it's hard to justify contact is legal there. So free throws for Goodwin. You see Michael Singletary returning to the Braves. Trying to resume kind of where he left off as a leader of the team, despite his injury that took him out for the season back in season 4. Well, the leading scorer of all Plus League players against the Ark is Archie Goodwin, 26 points per game. A little pocket pass as Koopsas bricks it. A 3-point game as Beast had that pass deflected. Ark couldn't start a break. So a partial transition, look out. The Ark give it back. Number 9, Zhuang Caosen into play point. And on this season, Liu Guanting, a rare appearance. Number 21. Degara is back in, having not taken a shot in his first in on the floor. Deflected and a steal for Koopsas. Stepping in front of a pass intended for a Koop. Take another look at this one. They're going to say pretty classic. The head coach asking for a tech, if you heard the Yuhua. We have to take another look at that one because there's certainly some tugging and pulling there. I might have to agree. Degara and Akuth were engaged in an arm lock, but I don't know if Degara is actually making a move. I think his hand, his fingers just holding Akuth's right arm is what drew the whistle. East will take care of that technical free throw. The scouting report on this head-to-head. This is one of the highest scoring series of the 4 Plus League teams in the 6 matchups. But this first quarter is not playing out this way. Degara now with 3 personal fouls. See how this affects their rotation. Zone. Driving kick to an open Lightinga. Can't make the 3 as another rebounding foul. But this time it's on the Braves. Well, we don't have a very efficient scoring game. The Ark 3 for 12 from the field. And the Braves 5 for 15. So with all these misses, that fight for the rebound will be that much more intensified. Kovalov averaging 18 points as Tim with a rebound and a in and out on the putback attempt. I guess I should say second effort as Yankovic driving kick. Josh trying to lead it underneath as Akuth. Look what I found. And not on the second effort. Lightinga ambushes that pass. He's a miss on the reverse. Thankfully lands okay in the open court. Ark. Warren's 3. Yes. Well, it's not pretty, but the Ark have tied up the ball game 18 all. Lots of fouls, lots of free throws, trying to find some rhythm in this one, and it looks like the youngsters found a lot of swag. He is nearing double-digit scoring for a game that's got less than 20 points for each team. There you see, that's the power of a big running the lane. Kubzas occupying Akuth and perhaps Yankovic not wanting to contest too hard and allow a dribble penetration 2-on-1. And we could give Guanting credit for an assist as well. That was the first made three by the Ark, and pretty much since their very first game, back and forth beyond the Ark has been a real key for them. Oh, did I do that in?
看清楚再传，朝圣随时冲上来接应球，然后叫阿邓去帮忙接应球。
The Ark are the lowest three-point shooting team in the league at 31.7, which actually is higher than all league averages high. But the Plus League has seen a 33.6, which is 2 points higher than the historical average. Yankovic from a long two range gets the play started out of the break. Well, the Ark don't make threes, but they allow a lot. As Warren slow steps in to Tim's made three. Maybe they score them in bunches. Little give and go. Beast counters with a tray of his own. A whistle, count it. And if it's on Yankovic, I believe he's going to be facing some foul trouble. Previously, Warren's driving kick. And Beast going back and forth. It just so happens that they were matching each other. Definitely the tough part of the floor to officiate. As you saw, the referee who called it was the lead referee, but on the opposite side. But at the same time, the slot official, who's not supposed to go down lower to the baseline, might have a tough look at that play. Good pass. Taipei wide open. Turned around a poor shooting night from last night. Taipei now with 7 points. Braves lead it by 2. Ubsas. Long hold of the basketball as a crazy layup attempt will be the shot clock violation. That's Zhang Caosen or Dobie trying to put a move on. Oh, flashes the high post. It's way long. Dobie putting it up and short. Would have tied the ball game up, but the Ark coming to the Braves home court, find themselves down by 2. Braves trying to clinch the second game of a 3-game homestand.
行走，怎么能松手？就算痛也不放手，我有你会陪着我走，我永不退缩，我勇敢向前冲。就算失败，也要停下了站，就做，忍受自我，也要发光闪烁。
掌声送给富邦 Angels。
好的，同时也可以来看一下上方大荧幕，这是我们今天3位幸运的得主神预测的中奖名单。
Leave a thumbs up if you're watching on the P.LEAGUE YouTube live stream. Counting down the regular season games left, we have with the greatest of all Taiwanese-born players, Jie. Ark start off with the basketball. To a 5-out offense as Jamarcus to a running Kupsas leaves it short. Gets it on the second effort. Coming into the second quarter, Kupsas was over 2 as Tanyawe gets it right back. See animated Aaron hop up and down, must have saw something. Missed by Jay. Dribble pull up 3 off to the right as Akuth gives the Braves a second chance. More jump passes. As eventually Mo gets open and blanks it. Scramble for the basketball as Jamarcus takes to the deck. It'll be a chance for the Ark. Giving a screen. Jay will have another chance at the line. One of the stories in the first quarter, as you see that scramble for the basketball, and credit to Jamarcus to find enough strength and leverage to dive for that basketball. Tagara for the Ark, and Yankovic for the Braves. 3 fouls apiece, though it did appear that the 2 head coaches were matching their substitutions. East will get some rest. Ark still in their zone defense. A little bit more of a matchup look right now. But anyway, back to Akuth from 15, it rolls out. Rebounding foul. Gonna look at Baye hit Kupsas. Yankovic back in as Kovalov, bad miss. actually, by percentage, not a bad three-point shooter. As Baye tried to hammer that one down, and ends up being a long rebound. Taipei again, this time he leaves it short. A scramble, and this time Kupsas reaches in for the foul. So the Braves having to fight hard for these points, get a couple of offensive rebounds. Get a sense that these players are starting to feel tight now. Taipei missing a wide open floater. And so short that it didn't even bounce up. It bounced back toward the shooter. Degara's in. There's Archie Goodwin trying to back down Warren. Dribble step back, easy work. Goodwin averaging 51% from two-point land. That's super high efficiency. Look out. It was Degara racing toward the rim, and Yankovic committing a foul, his fourth. Sam Degara was actually one of the Braves' imports to start season 2. Try to release his hands, just too late. Kupsas, shot fake, and a runner, no. Oh, leaking ahead, and it's back to Goodwin, and a beautiful scoop. Braves pull ahead by 6 points. That's kind of one of the give and takes. Degara and Kupsas are such big guys that want them there for offensive rebounding, as Jay clutches, puts it up and off the window. So the guards for the Ark are more likely to sink back defensively, and sometimes those long rebounds would be in the guard's wheelhouse. Mo and Akuth. Cross paths at Taipei, can't make another three. Jay crosses over, and it gets away as Mayo scrambles for it. Jay flips it up. Eventually Kupsas, and it gets the extra credit. That was such a slow progressing play. The Braves missed out on opportunity. They had a player forward they could easily pass it to as we get a look at Goodwin. The benefits of having big hands and great control of the basketball. He stays vertical, but that's a cylinder foul. Yeah, it's tough. Not only to keep your hands up, but create pressure without getting into the opponent's cylinder. That's why 7+ footers can be so valuable when they get that close to the basket. And an out of bounds turnover. It's not a plus league game if we don't see one of those. All right, can take the lead here. Roloff picking pop, driving, and a foul first as Akuth blocks. Hard time believing it's on number 7. Got to see the replay again. This quarter, a big margin in the team fouling department. There you see Josh with the slightest of touch fouls. Baye was the player driven by. KJ back in. The Ark are one of the best free throw shooting units, though 69.5 is not super indicative of a good free throw shooting team. But just like that, they take the lead. Taipei didn't have a good grab of it. That's a good one. Contested shot, tackled into by Zhang Zhenya. Well, Goodwin 3 for 4 from the field, so understandably you want to throw a lot of defensive pressure at him, but fouling him is sending him to the line is probably not the way to go. Goodwin on the game, 5 of 6. Oh, I'm sorry. Leads the game with 12 points. Tonight to go against the Pilots at 28 points. Salvages 1 free throw out of that trip. Jay driving, putting it up with the left hand. Somehow finding daylight. He's got 10 points. Taipei runner, this time off the mark, and a foul on the rebound. I think the problem is the initial dribble penetration. Get another look. They get a lot of Kovalov, like kind of cross-screening, and you see Jamarcus, even with a Kuth ready to block the shot. I guess he wasn't. Contested 3 as Taipei left without a rebounder. Goodwin open, trying to cross up Digara, finds some space and is stripped of the basketball. Kovalov fouled by KJ in transition. More free throws. Need to look at Goodwin. Put on one good move against Digara, but needed another to get by the 2 flanking defenders of the Ark. No good. Quickly down court, Dango Kuth puts it down. Maybe that's the momentum the Braves can use as the home team. Jamarcus too strong as Taipei. Better rebound or a better blockout effort as a Kuth over to Taipei with a one-handed tomahawk. How about that sequence for the Braves, and the Ark call timeout. Things are getting a little out of order. 37-35 as we step aside for the following messages. The Braves making a run.
有没有今天是2-2一起来的？有吗？这边有吗？哪里？我给这一组小兄弟的。这边呢？ 今天是情人节，有没有情侣？哪里？这一对吗？啊 ，sorry， 太远了，抱歉。我想要，可以把球给他们那一对吗？谢谢。情人节快乐。
一个球代表2个人，一个球是2个人来参加，必须有2个人。
接到小球的朋友们，记得在第2节打完来到两边篮筐后方，带着一位你的朋友一起来到场中，谢谢。
The Braves sending us to a timeout with a little bit of a fast break, razzle-dazzle. First it was Taipei to Dang Akuth, then Akuth in the hockey assist with Mbaye taking off from quite a ways away from the hoop. One thing about Mo, he doesn't get super vertical as the Ark turned it over, trying to get the ball across the timeline. The players are adamant about a challenge. Definitely out of timeouts. A good time to change up defense and maybe throw on an ambush. A little bit of pressure, and that's what the Braves did. Though they've been playing up against the Ark. See Mo get his hand on it. That caught the loose ball, and then he did swipe again. Whereas you see Kovalov is trying to get control with 2 hands. He's trying to grab, Mo is flicking out. So unless he flicks it off of Kovalov's right fingers.
看起来莫巴耶的后手应该有让球改变方向。对，好，看这个动作，他接后面第2拍，双手接球之后 ，OK， 好，最后莫巴耶的手再挥出去之后，他的球体是旋转改变的，所以应该是白队死球出界 ，OK， 所以是洋基球，所以是全场球，哦，原控球秒数20秒 ，OK。
经过 IS 检视之后，确定为洋基攻城球权。Yankey
Based on how this game is going, Degar getting a first touch over to a cutting Allen. No good, and Braves get a break going. KJ steps into a 3. No. Gets it to himself. Needs some help as he floats it up to Mo. Ark need to reshape their defense. This time he hits. The Braves on the game just grabbed their 10th offensive rebound. Gara handoff to Warren. Marcus keeping the dribble alive from 10 feet. A clean swish. Whistle after the ball went in the cup. Happy delay of game. Oh, it is a double foul as you see KJ and Kovalov tangled up. And I think that would really satisfy being a double tech. As it wasn't in the course of normal play. And the opposite could be true too. Because it wasn't a basketball play, they could have both been assessed unsportsmanlike because the FIBA rulebook says contact is unsportsmanlike. Maybe taunting or language could be a tech as Akuth spun around, trying to put down another dunk. Been playing with good energy, good hops tonight. See Kovalov hitting Akuth in the left hand, and then Degara joining in the party. Kuth, 29-year-old from Sydney, Australia. First time to the line tonight. Speaking of foul trouble, pull off just a couple of fouls in the last sequence is DeGarva, and the whistle comes. Goodwin trying to help out his teammate. You see the Ark going fast, and the Braves leaving a booth on Degar one-on-one. That's DeGarver's first. I mean, didn't count as a shot attempt because of the foul, but it was really his first shot attempt and his first free throw. Make that 2. He averages 17 points and 10 rebounds, so statistically a little bit further behind. That's credit to the Braves defense. Goodwin got a catch and shoot and drains it. The Ark only at 2 for 8 shooting the 3. The Braves now 6 for 17, good for nearly 35%. Pump fake and a missed shot as 5-point rebound not done. Look out. Looks like Allen got more agitated than he needed to be. Really nicely cut. Beast shows off the biceps. As I think he was called for the foul. He was wrapped around Galway would. Allen, despite a lower three-point shooting percentage, actually has a really great true shooting percentage thanks to a 14 for 20 from 2 and then an 83% free throw shooter, and he continues to work on that mark. He had 4 points in the last Ark game against the Ghost Hawks. 1-2-3 as Beast's jump pass to Baye. Here in the second quarter, the Braves have the quarter score of 21-17 as Jamarcus Tuff elbow jumper. Deep pass, and he intercepts as the deep safety. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Warren from 25 feet bottoms it. The Ark can't fall too behind in the three-point shooting department. Getting a look at his parents watching from the stands. The Ark on the season in their 12 games, now 13. Only twice made more threes than their opponent, and it was both by just 1 as we listen in.
等一下，手3-2。哦，然后如果他用 back screen 的 ，DA dunk，move， 右位 ，pass move。
Jay West making an impact when on the floor. The team averages 106 points per 48. When he's off the court, only 89 points. That the caveat is he did join the team partway through the season. The field goal percentage, 50% to 47%. And their fast break points, 8.5 points versus only 2.5 without him. In a now sample of 5 games, he averages nearly 12 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. And he's going to get plenty of playing time with the aforementioned Ark guards dealing with hamstring injuries. Here's a look at his circus scoop layup. And they're being patient, shooting it over Baye. They faced off maybe a couple times in college. Then they're absorbing the contact. Well, the last point we're making, the Ark, on average this season, see their opponents make 4 more threes than them. It's kind of hard to play 12 points behind. As a shot pass to Baye, and Kuth, I think, called for the 3-second violation. How tough is 4 fewer threes than your opponents? Well, last year's Braves, very different import personnel with Nick King, the only small import. They went to Walters and Winkey, 2 7-footers. Braves were seeing themselves down by 2.3 3-pointers per game as Kupsas finally gets an easy score. You heard there in the timeout, the Ark were going to change to a 3-2. One thing about leapers is you can always deke them with a shot fake. Tagara sees the early double as Kupsas avoids the defense and is stopped. Look out. Good one up ahead, puts it up to the right. Braves after a couple of turnovers after the break. And that fast break layup. Kupsas trying to screen as Jay. The pass doesn't get there. I think Tanyoue deflects. We'll take that kill as, look out, Baye tangled up. No whistle, though. That's a high-flying action. And with high-flying action, you also get tough calls for the refs, as you see, indeed, it kind of hitting Baye in the lat and the tricep area. Well, you have the benefit of watching it on replay.
就没摸到球，我要从头弄到现在，我操！我们。
Sounds like the referees are trying to calm things down. Referees will go to the monitor, I think, to assess the out of bounds, because no matter how severe the contact, I don't see anything that could be upgraded. It must be an out of bounds second look.
你的区块我们都100%相信。哦，好来，主办是布邦哦。
灌篮之后看有没有人 touch。很明显，完全没有碰到。完全没有。我的角度看是这样子。
So the fortunate thing for the Braves is because there's no foul call and because there was no block, the Braves will end up with an out of bounds.
洋基工程队球权。
Through the first 23 minutes or so of the game, the Braves have 11 turnovers, the Ark have 9. Marcus Quirk, fresh in the game, is blocked. Quirk from Huawei Tech here in Taiwan. I think Tagara is the one more in violation, as the referee is already giving him a warning. You see the hand tangle up for Kupsas. Based on my math earlier in the game, the rate at which we are seeing free throws, we will have a new combined high of the two teams. Previously, there was 76 free throws in a game between the Braves and Ghost Hawks. Back on February 1st, as this time from the perimeter, a foul. Well, there was also a 76 free throw game between the Pilots and Braves on January 11th. Allen trying to provide some help and maybe a little unlucky, but could also be better off giving Goodwin a little bit more space. Nothing but net on that free throw as Roger with a stern look. The lead toy of the Braves, but essentially the head of basketball operations. Kupsas trying to get a handoff going. As Allen tries to a pull-up. That one's down. Well, it's been a close game. The biggest lead was the Braves by 6 points earlier in the second quarter. Over the top to Goodwin. 3 short. As Chen flies in for the rebound. Goodwin gets another chance, and this time Degaro will run it down. Going for the early seal, but the ball doesn't come his way as Kupsas, Doby, Allen, Cork from the left corner. Yes. Got it to go as the Ark take the 2-point lead with a minute left. East, the 3. Good win over to Chen. We're in 2-for-1 territory now. But it looks like Doby will slow it up. That's all said. Product out of Tennessee University. They're looking Degaro's way. Deep pass as he puts it up gently. Good assist. And an accurate pass by John Halset. Keep an eye on Beast as Goodwin waiting for the screen. Help comes, and it does affect the shot as Kupsas pulls down another board. So 55-51, the Ark making a second quarter comeback, and we'll head to the locker rooms with the lead as the road team. We'll take a break, and then halftime analysis coming up after this.
精彩的演出要带给大家。另外呢，也请大家在待会移动过程中要注意您的脚步，因为在倒数完3、2、1之后，就要来关闭我们场灯，会变得比较昏暗。让我们一起倒数3、2、1，请小心。 接下来邀请大家将我们的目光看向场中央，让我们热情掌声欢迎富邦 Angels 微信。
Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. Let it rain. Let me talk to him. Come on.
più da conga.
热情掌声送给维新一级吴水老师，掌声鼓励。再次将我们的掌声送给。
The theme weekend for the Braves, it is 恋爱魔法, where the pink jerseys are heavily featured. We're here on the 30th game of the P.LEAGUE regular season, where the Yankey Ark, the visiting team, against the Taipei Fubon Braves, the home squad. Qiu Dazong and Cai Jingjing are providing the Mandarin commentary. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you once again for tuning into this English broadcast of +League basketball. We get things started off at halftime with the halftime statistics. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. Well, a couple of incredible notes, if you ask me. The Braves are out-rebounding their opponents, question mark, and the Ark are, at least percentage-wise, out-shooting the Braves by percentage. 4 for 11 represents about 30, what's that math? 37%, 36% from three-point range, whereas the Braves 6 for 22 is only 27%. Oh, I gotta correct myself, 4 for 11, 4 for 10 in the stat sheet I was handed. Anyways, one thing about the early parts of the game was so many missed shots caused a lot of loose balls and a lot of rebounding opportunities. Well, it got physical, and both teams' bigs are into foul trouble. That's Stefan Yankovic with 4 fouls, and Sam Degara with 3 in the first quarter. So we have a lot of free throws and expect a lot of the substitutes to get more run in this game. Now the Ark will feature a lot of zone defense, whether in the 2-3 or the 3-2 variants. And so as much as the Braves want to pass, sometimes you need to get more dribble penetration. And I'd say the same for the Ark, with the Braves defense collapsing around their import bigs. But you did see that the Braves have 11 turnovers, the Ark with 9 turnovers. Perhaps they want to stay away from that. We'll go to a break and on to the next segment after this.
Go, go, go！ 好，一个负责搬运，一个负责叠，加油，加油！好，叠起来，要叠。
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Studio City, the home of world-class entertainment and sports for the much-anticipated EASL Summit.
完成。
再高一点，再高一点。没办法，一直看他，我一直想笑。等等，你的下巴可以再抬高一点。
他对于这个球队，他能够影响整个球赛的输赢，也能够影响到我们的排名的名次。
从我2年进到台北之后，我觉得他就一直慢慢在改变自己，
就是自己慢慢从一个人的世界，然后走出来，
在一些球场上的态度上面，他就越来越就是有那种领导者的一些风范跟一些态度。
从第1年开始，他的责任心没有那么重，直到第2年开始慢慢转变，一直到现在，他已经全心投入在这个球队了。他也知道这支球队也是属于他的球队。
当然，球员都不喜欢输球，但是觉得他对赢球的渴望会特别的强烈。
除了他自己本身要能够表现好之外，他如何能够让一些不起眼的人也能够表现得很好，这个是他必须要去做。
我觉得季节让我们感觉就是他可以为团队为起来的。他今天可以说他今天助攻很多，然后他得分少点没关系，而且他不会说其他队友给我得分他会知道，他会一直跟我们一起嗨，你知道吗？就是比如说守正啊，或者其他人得分，他就一直跟我们嗨。
来球给我。好，来，我负责点给你跑好了。好，来听音乐。
1, 2, ready, go!
Bus League's very own Yosen featured on the screen, but he'll have give way to the leading scorers for the Ark, led by Warren Yez, 12 points. Jamarcus getting the start with 12 as well. And following them are the Ark's 3 imports, who combined for 21 of their 55 points, so not that high of a percentage. Really give credit to these youngsters for stepping up on this road game. Yeweijie trying to shake off some early season demons and some lulls, but to be expected in his rookie season, playing with a lot of flair and a lot of swag in this game. They'll need more of that in the second half. On the Brave side, no surprise, Archie Goodwin with 20 points. He was efficient to start the game, and the only real hiccup he had was shooting 1 for 3 after being fouled on a 3-point attempt, but otherwise he's been good from the line, 8 for 11 overall. He's flanked by Chen, who had 9 points in the start, making some mid-range shots, some close-range floaters. And Goodwin really showing off the talents in the open floor. And the Braves do want to get to more fast break offense, as if you can believe it, they're down in that department 6-12. We have the following messages for you before the start of the second half after this.
大礼，来一起看中间这里，先看这里。
其实大家都觉得你是一个主攻手，然后出手率那么多，他们也不会说啊怎么会这么干啊，都不传球怎么样啊，然后也不会去责备什么。所以我就一直开始在改我的打法，就是因为这样，因为其他队友的鼓励，然后我也知道队友都是这么支持我的，然后我也要觉得试着去帮助队友这样。
为什么我想那么多？就是因为我想做改变，我要让我的队友更好，他们好就是我的好。我今天就算8分、2分 ，OK 嘛？你懂我意思吗？我们都是精英哎，这季真的是差很多了，真的是差很多了。每个上来真的是厉害，不管我了。 你看，哎，你像东森那场我才得几分，12分， 哇，赢球啊！那是很开心。虽然我打那么烂的，我还有5个失误，那还赢球。他们都成长，我也觉得说我有帮助到他们，他们也试着帮助我。我也希望他们以后可以跟我一样这么强势的帮助这个球队。
好哭的，OK 就 OK 了。
感性，这样子是哪一招啊？对啊，知道吗？哎，太多人不敢哭，好不好？你以为啊？因为他，我差点哭出来了。
眼看时间逼近，决战的号角已经响起，背负着球迷之下，在迈向冠军之路，我想我们再也没有松懈的借口。努力练球拿到冠军，是我们全队唯一的目标。
季后赛，每一个我们在调我们的状况，回到家里面自己把自己禁足，好好休息。有女朋友的，跟女朋友讲一声，好不好？这几天不要联络。
防守，加油！哎，1、2、3。
Participating not only in the East Asia Super League, but the East Asia Super League Finals are the Taoyuan Purian Pilots representing the Plus League. As the Plus League champions will get started in the quarterfinals against the KBL runner-up from last season, the Seoul SK Knights, led by Jamal Warney. And the New Taipei Kings, also from Taiwan, will be facing off against the Utsunomiya Brecks in the late game. The winners of their respective games will move on to face the first and second seeds of the group stage, Ryukyu Golden Kings on one side and Albark Tokyo on the other. Albark Tokyo, the overall #1 seed. Maybe signs are pointing up because the 2 previous East Asia Super League champions were the #1 teams in the group stage. That being the Chiba Jets back in Cebu of 2024. And last season, it was the Hiroshima Dragonflies, and that is right. It is all Japanese B-League teams. Deputy Commissioner Charles Chen taking in the game. Always have the live stream on his iPad. Expect him to head to Macau. The Braves, with a competitive campaign to start, winning 2 straight games at home in the East Asia Super League, but could not clinch any road victories and lost to the Knights here in Hoping Gymnasium. So they fell short as odd-looking defense for the Ark. They do get a deflection as Enchek Ube to start the second half. As that pass intercepted, then Warren gives it away, but the shot clock doesn't reset. As Tanyaway does get a reset on this shot. Yankovic to a cutting Tanyaway, floats it too strong, as this time Warren comes down with 2 hands. Goodwin, loose ball. Not a lot of shot making as little fake, and Goodwin can't get it down. Degar, deep positioning, spins around, and I guess collects his own rebound. Out to Warren from 27 feet. Putting it through, and finally our second half has some scoring. extending the Ark lead to 7. That's the biggest of the game. Yankovic. Away. Inchek Wube is denied. Dangerous pass up ahead. Warren from the elbow area, bucket. Just like that, he's up to 17 points. And looking at my handy-dandy chart, as that one rifles hard off of Kupsas. 3 points shy of his rookie year high, his pro season. Yankovic, shot fake, and losing the handle of it. They're just going to say out of bounds, no foul. To a cutting Warren. How about the lefty lay-in? And the Ark off to a hot start here in the second half. Braves held scoreless. Warren with a personal 7-0 run, helping the team to a big second half lead. We'll step aside. And back after this.
来了，小朋友跟着卡洛琳一起动一动。 来喽，各位朋友，跟着栗子一起来跳跳舞。来看看下一位朋友会是谁，要来跟谁一起跳跳舞呢？ 来了，各位朋友，跟着 Tiffany。非常好。
Braves, despite leading for the most part of the ball game, went to the locker rooms down by 4, and right out of the break, a 7-0 run by the Ark's rookie. First overall pick in last year's amateur draft. With substitutions, the Braves hope to change their fortunes as Lai Tian misses and Jamarcus chases down the board. Nagar running and a good finish. I think the pass gets half the credit on that play. Goodwin is reached in and fouled. That's Galway, and that's a big reason why you need to keep your eye or keep your peripheral vision on the basketball, because a pass like that was right over Mbaye's head. Oh, now Guangge can flash a smile. So the Braves score in the second half,
thanks to Archie Goodwin's free throw as Allen races up ahead, floats it up to Degara, and with one hand forced to a miss. And on the other side, Baye running the floor as Yankovic finds KJ, contested three. Contact on the rebound as Mo was sent backwards. Get another look. That's the Ark's second team foul as Yankovic, fake pass out to Goodwin, twisting Allen around and making the three. Some easy offense for the Braves there. Jay out to Kupsas, thought about it, then shoots the three. With some momentum, Yankovic, the runner, and that's unfortunate. He's going to be called for a loose ball foul. That's going to be his fifth. Take another look. Here you see the push shot. He's got the hand on Kupsas' left shoulder. Not to say that's a legal play, but I think the Braves would argue that didn't impact the rebounding. A similar voice as an effort by Mo to dive for the basketball as Degara flips it up and in. Just to say, if you know you're in foul trouble, that's the kind of small move that you really need to avoid. KJ in and out. .11 Ark lead as that pass deflected out of bounds by KJ. Reading the eyes of the passer. KJ's been playing with 4 personal fouls. But his defense has been one of the better ones for the Braves guards. Allen faking the pass, putting it up almost as Kupsas races it down. Gar providing a screen. Warren, dribble pull up three. I think that was a Kup with a contest. KJ down to Mbaye, who stuffs it. And serving up the mean stuff is Mbaye, the Dudzi University connection. The Ark call timeout. Don't want to lose their momentum. That might be, of all the dunks we've seen today, the most powerful, impressive. You see Mbaye getting up and down very quick, and even Degara knocked back by the impact. KJ delivering it to the right player. Man, we can watch this over and over again. I think our broadcast has 8 camera angles. We should look at all 8.
That's okay. Pass. Pass corner. Stacy, pass corner. All right. Move the ball to corner. No, okay. So you go. You're at corner. Yeah. You're at corner. Stacy, he can run. All right. Here. The next is the one. This is the one. Go middle. After that, middle. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Great.
So out of the timeout. Ball, I think, intended as a pass. Fouling transition. And they're going to say no continuation. And it's a lot closer than I thought. So far in the third quarter, the Arcs 5 for 10 from the field. As starting small forward Weber is in. Kovalov challenging Mo. Meanwhile, the Braves 2 for 10 from the field. Kupsas, shot fake, taking his time, dangerous pass. Oh, Dobie beating the clock. Goodwin got him in the air and got the foul. Take another look. No, he likes that right-left step back. And they're going to call it a not a three-point shot. Well, free throws anyways for the Braves. Oh, correction. It is a 3-shot penalty. A flip from the second quarter where the Ark had way fewer fouls than the Braves did. Goodwin is suddenly lost the stroke from the free throw line. And once again, salvages 1 out of 3 as we introduce the man on the right in the kind of gray-greenish sweat jacket is Jack Liu for the Ark group, the Ardom of the Fubon group, chatting it up courtside. Kovalov, overhead pass, Weber, driving and kicking. Kupsas, a couple of fakes and air balls. The flip, and Weber, I don't know if he makes much contact there with the rim. This second half, second unit has really not been doing it for the Ark. Lighting it wide open. Not been the easiest season for Lighting. I believe in his 8th season as a pro with the Braves. Kupsas from the corner. 4 seconds left as Dobie on the way down floater. Numbers ahead for Pink. Mo to Jeff Wu. When did he get on the floor? That's in and out. We're trying to direct traffic. Offense, reaching foul from behind. The two teams right now combine a 2 for 8 from 3-point land this third quarter. And we probably have maybe half a dozen air balls as Goodwin slices and is fouled. Let's see who this foul is on. There you see Weber with the initial reach of the right hand. Credit to Goodwin to continue on the play despite Marcus Quirk providing some pressure as well. I'm sure Goodwin would say it's more than pressure, as maybe this unit will be better offensively for the Ark. Warren back in, and Tanyaway for the Braves. That one rolls out. We mentioned before how P.LEAGUE away teams are on a 5-game winning streak. One caveat to that is the league #1 Pilots are currently playing their 5th of 6, or they just finished their 5th of 6. 6-game roadie they're currently on. Otherwise, they have a 6-game home winning streak. Their last home game was actually in Banqiao because of Taoyuan Arena going through renovations. Kovalov with some room, flips it up. That's what he needed to get to the left hand. Jamarcus looking around for an explanation. Jay provided the assist earlier as Kovalov laying it up before Akuth's help. And there you see Jamarcus trying to get out of the way. That's definitely Archie Goodwin's superpower, is the ability to penetrate off the dribble. Now it's definitely a mental game now. Here in the third quarter, Goodwin 4 of 10 from the line. Haven't seen much of Beast in the second half. 4-out, 1-in look. Kovalov to Jamarcus. That's off target. And Dagara, look what I found. Now properly zoned up. Chen waits on it, and the pass too late. Kovalov read it well from the baseline. Dangerous pass, but it hits the mark as Dagara scores. Maya with the assist. Ark have built up a 12-point lead here with 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Another switching defense as Zheng Xiangqun. Ruddery smooth jumper from the right flank. Maya with a rare paint touch over to Dagara, flips around and lays it in. I think that's Jeff Wu with a wide open look and a foul underneath the hoop. Maybe that's the momentum play the Braves needed. And look, Jamarcus getting tangled up with Akuth. Look at the feet get tangled up. And now Akuth catching the bug. He's He's a coming into tonight a 55% free throw shooter. .6 rebounds on Thursday night. Now makes the second. This is a 19-15 third quarter for the Ark. Mayo, the former Brave, on hold. Good defense by the Brave perimeter players. Ibarra flashes. In some trouble, needs some help. Shoots a fadeaway. And a jump ball is called. Jay and Jack tangled up. I'm sure as frustrating it is to play against a big guy like Degara. Degara can complain about some of the nicks and knacks he endures during the game. Bad shot clock awareness by Kovalov. That's also on the inbounder to call it out for his teammates. So anyway, deflected pass, and Warren gains control. It's 3-on-3 up ahead. Big pass, and it rolls out as Akuth comes in for the board and coughs it up. And ends up fouling Warren. What was a good effort play turns into paying for it with another foul. Now look, Akuth trying to get a help from a guard, and lucky not to take the turnover. That's the Braves' 15th team turnover. And he ties his professional game high of 20 points. From the elbow as the Braves rotated around. Not much dribbling going on. Jeff, baseline to Jack, coughs it up, and the Ark ping-ponging it around. Now let's see if the Braves have good awareness about the shot clock. Baye checks in, flashes high, takes the three, off target. The Braves did have one foul before penalty free throws. Definitely trying to play aggressive. That's definitely a role that he's embraced since coming over from the Dreamers back in 2022. Yankovic is in as Degara overshoots it, didn't have an angle, and looks like some Brave on Braves rebounding crime. It's Mbaye's turn to guard Degara, especially on baseline inbounds plays. Not easy. Stay away in the vicinity, trying to stay inbounds. And hang on to, look out. A pretty thorough foul. Baye's third personal. You see number one Mo with a wraparound foul. while trying to reach, and also thankfully that nobody else was taken from the falling 2 players. And the referees, after conference, have chosen to upgrade the foul. 2 free throws and the possession, and unsportsmanlike by Mbaye. I don't know what the Ark's head coach is complaining about. I think an unsportsmanlike is appropriate. Gara will head off. He's the leading import scorer for the Ark with 16. 12 coming here in the 3rd quarter. Kovalov screen for Jamarcus. He got a switch. Step back 3 on the way. Close. Loaded up ahead. It's Yankovic. I haven't said his name in a bit. Good deep passing by the Braves as Kovalov hangs onto it. A 3-man game as Warren was pushed from behind. Flashing that smile. Wanted to reward Kupsas with an assist. He still can. Barring a free throw. Get another look at the Braves thanks to Josh throwing it down court. That's some pretty fast break basketball. Yeah, considering Yeweje held off Jeff Wu, if you're given that space, you should figure out the balance to finish. So he tied it with a free throw and surpassed his personal high with another free throw. Well, maybe some more work needed. Another deep pass, this time Jamarcus off of Jeff Wu. Now the Braves did challenge and were unsuccessful. The referees might take another look themselves. Gara back in for perhaps just for offense. Get another look. Jeff had it. Off of Jamarcus, maybe? Too late now as Warren down to Gara and count it. Throwing it down through the contact. A flurry to finish the 3rd quarter. Ark 25, Braves 17 are getting worn down. And their offense is really not picked up. That free throw to make it a 13-point lead. Seems like Warren was driving to get the pass off to Gara. Maybe not the worst foul in the world. Warren with his only first personal foul and stops the clock, and the Ark get to go on offense. Assuming Goodwin makes the 2nd free throw or they grab the rebound. That is the Ark. Goodwin at 27 points, but missing 8 of his 20 free throw attempts. Otherwise, the rest of the squad 4 for 6 as the Braves gets bowled over. 5 seconds left. Warren takes the quick 3 and ball staying in bounds. Jay's shot. Let's see if it counts. It definitely looked like he took it. There was a lot of contact on that play in a lot of different spots. Well, the referees might take another look, but the clock has started for the break between the 3rd and 4th quarters. Will end up being a coach's challenge, it appears. So hang on just for a moment. We have to see the results of this possible buzzer beater by the Ark.
其实我是觉得应该主动。
对啊，那我们改成主动显示好不好 ？OK。
Here the referees.
不要，我比的就是 hand coach challenge，就这样。好了，就维持原本，不能取消。
Sounds like the Ark will be using their second challenge. Degara saves the ball inbounds. This is a pretty good look, and it's close, but it looks like the light does
出判是不算，对不对？
出判不算。
light up before it leaves his fingers. So it's time to go to break. 81 to 68 by the Yankee Ark, trying to claim their 3rd victory on the season at the home of the Taipei Fubon Braves. We'll step aside, and the 4th quarter action coming up.
好，被拍到的朋友跟着桂宇一起比出一个可爱的动作，谢谢。下一位朋友，非常好，来喽，谢谢你。下面一位朋友换你喽，很好。再来这位朋友换你喽。 小朋友们，换你们，挥挥手，没错没错，跟着桂宇哥哥比出一样的动作，很好很好。来2位朋友换你们了，2位在场边席的朋友，谢谢你们，小朋友换你喽。 非常可爱，谢谢大家。哦，换你们了，对对对，好，比爱心也可以，谢谢你们。来喽，挥挥手，谢谢你们来到勇士主场。即将进入第4节比赛，请大家继续来为勇士加油。别害羞，别害羞。来喽，应该是最后一位朋友，来看一下大荧幕。 谢谢你。好，南秉真来跟着桂宇比出一样的动作。亚维一起来。谢谢大家的参与。好，最后一位小朋友，谢谢你。
Welcome back to the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. Braves with a quick horn flash against the Ark zone. Isn't the zone anymore? It's definitely out of shape. Josh out to Yankovic. His 3 is good. Yankovic dealing with foul trouble all game. Now up to 9 points. The Braves in the 3rd quarter committed 6 turnovers. Plus their free throw shooting woes, definitely giving the Ark a good chance as a clean, pure all 9-line shot by Allen. Quick answer by the Ark. Still looks like man defense. Mo ball was hit, trying to get some motion going with the Braves offense. And look, Kupsas just slapped down at the wrong time. Certainly be better if you hit the ball than the arm. Equivalent pass deflected. Yeah. Drive and kick to an open Josh. Did he beat the shot clock as it glances off the rim? Doesn't matter. Degara setting up in the dunker spot. Braves kind of a 2-1-2 zone as Kupsas misses it. He's missed a number of those today. It's really not been a good close-in shooting night for him. He's usually so sure-handed. Only 3 of 11 now from the field. So this game could be even more lopsided if the Lithuanian big hit with his usual efficiency, as you see Degara go to the hardwood. One thing about this series is it has the second biggest margin, no matter who wins. If you add up all the point differentials, 23 points. The only greater margin is Pilots versus Ark. Somewhat predictable results. The closest any game has been, it's only been 21 points on January 4th when the Braves beat the Ark 126-105. The Ark beat the Braves for their first victory as a team in the Plus League, very first franchise win, 112-91 back on February 7th. Yankovic, pass and kick, pick and pop. And a foul first. We mentioned how the first time the Ark played a game that counted, you see Degara reaching from behind against Yankovic, his 4th personal. Braves call a timeout with 10:26 on the clock. Maybe they want to bring in some subs. Maybe they want to get more energy going. We have the following messages for you, the viewing audience, and the 4th quarter will resume after a moment.
时间到。
On Pi Day, March 14th, 2021, back in the inaugural season of the Plus League. The second of 2 games that day. Of course, the Plus League only had 4 teams then, so you can only play 2 games. The Braves set, at the time, the Plus League scoring record of 124 points against the Pilots. They also set and still maintain the league record with, I think, 39 assists. And they say off of pink. So ATO does not yield in a score. That night, Joe Koyer had his career high with 11 assists coming off the bench. All, I believe, 12 members of the Braves scored as Degara choosing to pass it. Or an 18-foot pull-up to Strong. Another chance for the Ark. Allen from the elbow area. That one's halfway down now. Mo racing ahead. Passes to Beast. His three so close. Ukrainian 7-footer Igor Zaisev, 25 points on 11 of 13. We saw him earlier. Michael Singletary, 20 points on 8 of 8. Incredible efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, Allen with another second half made three. One thing about the Pilots that year, they were very impressive with Devon Reed. Eventually was a member of the champion Denver Nuggets. Jeff Wu from the corner is no answer. But he was hurt, and so was Kadeem Jack by the end of the year. Those two who were with the team for most part not play with him in the playoffs. It was Jordan Chapman who was playing in his second game as Jay couldn't get away with the travel. Not much help from his head coach. Get another look. Jay, right. Yeah, maybe that won't be so egregious on film. Meanwhile, the Braves are out of bounds. Turned it over. One good thing for the Braves, nine of them have scored, but only Goodwin with double digits. Again, we detailed free throw shooting woes as another travel against Jamarcus. Well, you can add another violation, a kickball violation. Shot big into some space, an easy righty lay-in. Trying to get it down to Kupsas. This time the right-handed hook connects. Kovalov with the dish. Miscommunication leaves Yankovic wide open, and that's a bingo from the right wing. Trying to salvage this game. Playing here at home. Ark up by 15 as a screen for Warren, and he downs the three. Looks like Beast took a tumble trying to maneuver around that flare screen. Diving to save it inbounds as a Beast. Could not get the shot off, could get the pass off. No love from the official there. Thought he was hit. Well, take another look for yourself. Impressive to Mo. And yeah. That looks pretty clean. Maybe that's the last we see of number 12 tonight. They have one more game tomorrow against the TSG Ghost Hawks. Kovalov with a running left hook. Buries the Ark's 95th and 96 points. Yankovic trying to be generous. Like this Braves team is suffering at this homestand. Certainly not easy for Singletary or Roger. Last name Xu. Hoops has screens, and definitely a bad maneuver. Ark, as we mentioned, won their first away game last week in Tainan. They're sitting pretty up by 20 with 6.5 to go. You hear the jeering for the Ark trying to get his laces retied. Tim's back in. He's played very minimally as the Ark turned it over. By minimally, I mean this is only his third game played with his new team. Last year, member of the Ghost Hawks. Showing off the handles. Zhang left wide open, and maybe that proves it. Jeff back to Yankovic, and he's fouled. Throwing it from the line. One of the notes we prepared, but there was so much programming to start the broadcast. As you see, Jeff Wu to Yankovic. Getting all the looks on that one. The Braves getting a pretty convincing win against the short-handed Ghost Hawks without Damon Brooks. Got a rude awakening. Pilots locals had 70 points, led by Justin's 27. He did have a season-high 25 field goal attempts, only 2 free throws, so not that easy of a night for Justin. But that's the highest local player total since January 13th. The Pilots scored a big victory over the Ark. Justin had 43, the Taiwanese-born player high. Well, the Ark might be building a home base. Their average points allowed by month has seen a precipitous drop to 92 points in the month of March, though there's only one game played, as was November. So the sample size will be increasing tonight. As it currently stands, the Braves have yet to crack 80 points. And that is a huge sigh of relief for the Ark, who had a historically bad defense through the first 7 games of play, holding their opponents to, well, I guess it should be said, letting their opponents loose to scoring above the hundreds in their first 7 appearances, and they lost at home against the, or on the road against the Ghost Hawks. The Ghost Hawks only scored 86. Action resumes with Popolov and Kupsa still in there. look at Kovalev trying to get it to Quirk. And maybe KJ got away with one. Yankovic is staying in for the Braves. Maybe getting a lot more run after the early foul troubles than his other import teammates taking a break tonight. Talk about how lethal of a scorer he's been, or he is. He's now got 13 points just in the second half. 2 for 2 from the line. Once again, a second to Archie Goodwin. This time, Quirk goes backdoor and finishes with a flush. That's definitely the results he was looking for in that last play. KJ, beautiful spin. And the natural lefty cashes the opportunity he's got. So far in the season, the Braves sitting at 4 wins, 4 losses at home. And considering they just got their first road victory in 7 games last week, that puts them at an overall record not where they want to be. Wide open, Quirk gets it again. Needs some help. How about Dobie from the left side, and needs to work on the shot. John Tolson is still looking for his first points tonight. Might have to come later. He'll go to the bench. The only player to not see any playing time for the Ark is number 4, Caleb Jiang, Modesto Christian. Get it across. The Braves take it away. And Yoe gets the basket. It's a 14-point game with under 4 minutes to go. The Braves getting their 9th steal and giving the Ark a little bit of a scare as they'll go to the bench.
Focus 在 game 里面。Focus on the baseline。然后那个委伦换一下冠军。啊，这里1传给4了嘛。干嘛2不冲上来哦，3不冲上来哦。啊，这里一定还有一个人，你运球了吗？那就抽球啦。哦，节奏打慢一点，不要上慢，不要干嘛随便玩球哦。好，来球。来，Yankey。
Featured on screen is Carter Coleman's aunt. He's a prospective Chinese Taipei national team player. Jay not happy with the physicality. See, people keep doubting me. Chen Yuwei's English nickname is Jerry. I heard that all the way back in the summer of 21. Tied up, jump ball. Braves tomorrow face the Ghost Hawks. They next play the Ark on March 26th. Kovalov, a tough teardrop from the left corner. The Braves guards thinking they're bigs. A lot of inside touches. KJ took to a knee. Anyway, contested three is going to be pulled down by Jay. Besides Justin, another noteworthy stat line was by number 12 Lee Jiakang. No look pass to Warren, and almost maybe a top 5 play of the week by Kovalov there. No luck from a couple of Braves chances. Knocking Kupsas down is KJ with his 5th personal. Anyways, as I was saying, Jackie had 14 points and a career-high 10 rebounds. He had 3 offensive rebounds, as did starting point guard Ethan Vialta. The Braves were down by 15 points to the Pilots in the first quarter. Not the first time they got blown out by the defending champs. Kupsas able to drop it in through the contact. Approaching the 2-minute mark, Akuth back in the game. Hits his second 3 of the season. On the Braves side, they have 3 players in double digits. The Ark already have 6 as Allen goes to the ground. Number 11 KJ's perhaps had enough basketball for tonight. Impressive. Kupsas kind of shoveling that off from his shoulder. Slippery hands. Up to Jack. And definitely needs to go with a stronger finish there. He was fouled, but no chance at an and one there. Allen's 5th personal. The high mark, once again, is 76 free throws combined between 2 teams in this regular season. We are now at 66, so we have a ways to get caught up. General Manager David Chen with the IKE hoodie. Zhang Jun has seen a very poor free throw shooting season and get worse. Ark more or less playing keep away right now. Pull up as Akuth to Jerry. Spencer Lin, number 3, checking in the white headband. Thought about it. About Akuth. Makes it 2 for the night. 2 3-pointers, that is. More substitution as the Braves do salvage it to a 12-point deficit. And there's Caleb. Playing in his 7th game as a rookie. Scrimmage run now as Jeff Wu sinks the layup. One thing about prevent offense is players don't usually go close enough to the basket or close enough to the opposite baseline to be a big threat. Caleb trying to put the moves on. Out to Warren. The deep fade is an air ball. Definitely not as bad when it's the winding moments of a victory. Looks like the Braves are shy to shoot the ball. Booth will polish up this effort with a two-handed jam. And in the end, a 102-94 victory for the Yankee Ark on the road with 2 straight victories. That's Ark, A-R-K. The last letter denoting knowledge. Well, they're gaining some with a couple of road victories, and can now look forward to their 3 games and 4-night homestand. Meanwhile, the Braves have tomorrow to salvage a victory on this homestand. And concerning for the Braves, not only their poor form, but they now have more losses than the Ark. At 5-11, the Ark at 3-10 are only, by my math, 1.5 game behind. The Braves out-rebounded by 7. Oh, you kind of discount a lot of that 4th quarter. They eventually pull up their 3-point percentage to 31%, but that's mostly coming in the 4th quarter where they went 4 for 10. As the team has their high fives with the chairman, Jack Liu, seeking for the player or coach to be interviewed in the post-game. The Ark, to their credit, do turn the ball over 21 times, but hit 79% of their free throws to keep the Braves at bay, who struggled at only 59%.
好，我们先请富邦 Angels 来集合。来，两侧富邦 Angels 先帮我集合。
A few notes about the Braves box score. Archie Goodwin once again led the team with 27 points. Steph Yankovic, 18 points, but only 2 rebounds. Daniel Kuth, double-double, 13 points, 12 rebounds. As we look toward the victors, it is Ye Weijie setting a personal career high.
很开心，就是能够拿下这个队史的2连，就是第1次的这个2连胜。然后我觉得维持这样的气势，延续到下一场比赛，对我们都是很好的就是机会。这样。
Warren saying it's good to have a 2 straight game winning streak and want to keep the momentum into their next games.
因为前一波其实杰哥的拉杆让大家可能气氛都炒热，我觉得还是要让大家就是缓和一下自己的情绪，包括自己球队的气势，就是专注在比赛上面这样。
And Warren saying his own gestures to kind of pump himself and his team up after Beast had them a little worried.
不容易，然后也觉得说有这个机会可以跟杰哥站上这样子的舞台一同较劲，我觉得很难得。然后之后还有很长的路，还是把握住每次机会。
And Warren saying cherishing the opportunities to face off against Beast in his final season. Now being asked to give a shout out to the
就是希望大家可以来新竹一起帮我们加油，然后继续拿下连胜这样。谢谢，谢谢。
And finally saying you want to continue the win streak and need your support.
In the end, Warren's 24 points came off of 8 of 16 shooting, 4 of 6 from the line. Also had a game high 4 steals. That's a good note for the youngster. Time to throw it to a break, and our final words and final thoughts on the game will come after this. You're watching the Plus League on the YouTube airwaves.
好，也提醒我们在待会场地还有后续的活动要来进行，也先请我们场内的 Angels 以及所有人员，我们先来清场。还有我们
We thank you for tuning into this Plus League regular season basketball game. And with the second game now in the books for this homestand, the Braves fall to the Ark. Final score 102-94. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. The two teams combined for 40 turnovers. Quite a high mark. They also combined for 67 free throws. Now, despite that, I don't think the Ark would mind whatever it takes to put a few more victories in the books. And as it stands right now, they even have a shot to overtake the Braves next week with their 3 games and 4-night homestand starting on Thursday against the Braves. I guess March 26th it starts. So before the East Asia Super League finals to take place, the Plus League has one more game on the schedule. That is Ghost Talks against the Braves tomorrow from Taipei Open Gymnasium right here. And once again at 5 p.m. Taipei time. Coach Cho and Taipei on the Mandarin broadcast. And I've been Ryan Chen, and I thank you for tuning into the game. We'll see you guys in the next one.